story of a time when a guy's mask slipped because he was drunk. If you're a female, you should definitely look out for traits like this in males. Guys like this, in my opinion, are dangerous, and I feel like they are an enemy to females. Like every female in the world, in my opinion, they're an enemy. I mean, also take their money. I'm sure every stripper has danced on someone that she knew was a child molester or a rapist. We've all done that probably. There was like that little rush or whatever before closing that usually happens at a lot of clubs that are not 24/7. Talked to this other guy. He was not bad looking, like he wasn't like butt ass ugly or anything. I guess most people would think he was attractive physically anyway. In my opinion, being physically attractive doesn't make up for the fact that you're a fucking asshole. And yeah, I guess you did have money. I was gonna give him a dance, and then we went to the lap dance room, and then they called me to stage, and I was like, oh my fucking god. I almost feel like that they know. I was like, I won't be doing shit like all fucking night. But then like as soon as I'm like about to get a VIP or about to like sell a lap dance or something, it's like I get called to stage all the fucking time. It's like annoying as fuck. In small clubs, you're not allowed to skip stage unless you're doing like a VIP, like a champagne room or like a good amount of time. So I had to go do stage anyway. He was kind of a dick though. So I offered him different options that we have. We thought that the different options of time and money spent were basically all the same, which is why girls should never give the same service for the amount that the man spends on you. It's kind of like Smonely Mans in a way that we can see how much a customer spend on us or has spent on us. As a creator on most of those types of platforms, you can see how much somebody has spent on you, and you give priority and you give special treatment to the people who've supported you the most. Same with customers. You should always give special treatment to customers who support you the most. It's like with any fucking business. And as strippers, you are the business. So he was just saying that, oh, I don't want to do that. Like the math is not mathing. Like I do math for like a living or whatever, and the math isn't mathing because basically thinks that no matter what he spends on you, it's going to be the same service. And a lot of girls do that, and I feel like they're sort of fucking up the industry for everybody because it's like they don't know how to get creative with shit and give like better customer service. I'll give you one example that you could do, but I still don't like giving out too much free advice because I do want to sell a course and make a course about stripper 101 course. The one thing that you could do as a stripper that's different in a floor dance. A floor dance is like, at this club, they didn't have floor dances. They just had single dances, like in the back room. Floor dance where it's like on the floor in front of everybody in public. Generally speaking, the public dances, most strip clubs, they want you to be more conservative. They want you to be more prudish, basically, because give it all on a fucking floor dance. What will motivate them to get a champagne room? One thing that you could do, floor dances, there's more rules, as in like what you could do during a lap dance. And I'm talking about, well, it depends on the city and county that you live in. In Vegas, there are like a lot of ways to get creative with a lap dance. So the floor dances in Vegas, they will not allow too much touching. They will not allow too much grinding. You have to keep one foot on the ground all the time on a floor dance. So it's like there's literal laws preventing you from giving the best fucking lap dance ever on a floor dance. Pretty sure that that's kind of how it is almost everywhere, a little bit to an extent. Like that's one thing, but there's actually a ton of other things I'm not gonna get into right now. So him saying that, oh, it's basically the same thing, but I would have to pay more for that. And I was thinking, no, it's not, but I had to go run off stage real quick. For me, it's like the fact that he thought I was just like all the other bitches. It pisses me off. Like we're not all the same. We really are not all the same. Like I know a lot of other dancers and we don't all do the same shit. We don't all do the same shit. We don't provide the same customer service. We approach the bag, I guess you could say, differently. And things that work for me might not work for other people, but we're not all the same. I'm just thinking that I was just like all the other girls. It just made me not want to grind on him. And I knew he was only just gonna get one dance. So he was like being like really cheap with it. Kind of like acting like I ain't shit or whatever. If you're gonna act like that with me, I will likely lose interest. And I did do my stage set. Of course he didn't tip me or whatever. He's probably too good to tip. I just didn't like his energy. So I went and I go found like a different random guy because he was there. And I was like, hey, you wanna dance? And because we only had like 30 minutes before closing. So it's like I need to fucking get this shit in. He actually did spend more money on me than I think the other guy would have. That was actually a good thing for me. I went and I explored something. But if you do that, you never really know. Because like that was like kind of guaranteed money. But I didn't really want to dance on him. So I just kind of like wandered off and pretend like I'm stupid and don't know what I'm doing. So this other guy, he wanted to dance and he spent more on me anyway. He was more generous, so I'm definitely glad that I went up to him and not the other dude. So this other guy did spend more money on me than the one guy who's probably just gonna get like one floor dance because he thinks we're all the same and he thinks that he's gonna get the same service on a single floor dance than a fucking champagne room. And that's like not the same service for me. Not for me anyway. Maybe girls who are not as experienced as me will give the same service for the same amount of money that you spend, but I feel like that's a bad business strategy for any stripper in any strip club. And then he didn't want any more. I was kind of hoping to like keep him back there until closing, so but he didn't want any more after a while. And so then the other guy, he went back into the single area with another girl. I don't fucking care. Like I was definitely happy that I found somebody else who spent more money on me. But then later, guy that I was dancing on, he was like highly intoxicated, more on the drunk side, yeah. I mean, he wasn't like falling over or anything, but he was definitely intoxicated. But slipped out of his mouth when he was drunk was, I hate women. And I was like, what did you say? I think he really does hate women, and it really did slip out of his mouth, and he was not, you know, because he was intoxicated, the truth came out. And this is one thing you have to look out for in men, all men. He told me that he hated women, and I was like, explain. I think he really does hate women. He was like, I don't really want to spend any more money because I know I'm not going to sleep with you. And I was like, yeah, because like that's not what I do for a living. I'm not like a full service prostitute. I'm just a stripper. Yeah, I will not sleep with you. I mean, yeah, most guys spend money on women because they want to sleep with them, but that's not my job, okay? So that he hated women because they won't sleep with him, basically. That's kind of how a lot of guys are. I wouldn't call them men, but a lot of males are that way. Males don't love women at all. They do not fucking love us. They just want to use our vagina. They don't actually love us as a person. They just want access to our lady bits, which is why when guys say that they would marry me, I don't get flattered, especially if you don't fucking know me at all. Okay, you would marry me, but you don't know if I'm a fucking serial killer. Because what if I am? You don't know anything about me as a human to make you really want to. You don't know my personality traits. Like, that's the thing where I feel like guys mistake the woman for. It's generally, most guys think a woman just as like a place to put their dick. We are actually a lot more than that. A lot of guys still consider women property, like a possession. It's like they want to own us. want full access to us. If a guy just wants to use you for your body, then he doesn't like you as a person. He's not your friend. By all means, take all of his money. Yes, give him a dance or whatever kind of sex worker you are, full service or not. Like, definitely take his fucking money. Like, don't mistake guys like that as your friend, because a guy like that, he wants to take women's rights away so that we have to be subservient to him. He just wants access to us. He doesn't see us as people. Every fucking beautiful woman is a person before she's a beautiful woman. Don't you want to get to know the human behind the face? And of course he did not, because he just wants to use women for their body, which is why women use men for their money, because that's all that they're really good for, if they are even good for that. A lot of them, that's all that they're good for, if they're even good for that. A guy like that is not gonna like try to make you come because he's a selfish asshole and it's all about him. Like, he'll probably just be like a 2-pump chump and then be done and then roll over. You motherfucker, you literally just prove what I already fucking knew, which is that a lot of guys don't really love women. They just want to use us for our lady bits. And that's not love. Lust is the lowest form of love, in my opinion. Using a woman for her body, if that's the only reason why you want her, you don't love her. Just because you want to fuck her doesn't mean you love her or that you love women. It's really guys like that. They're probably still trying to take women's rights away. They're more trying to control us because they want access to us. They're basically trying to force women to submit. Like in the old days, they're trying to bring back lobotomies. Isn't that fucking disgusting? Like, a guy would much rather have a lobotomized wife so he can impregnate her. Like, that's fucking scary. So he can impregnate her and use her as a sex toy, but she will not fucking be there in the mind. Oh. Ew. That's literally how some guys are. Like, they don't really love women.